Hey bitches, it's Nick Snyder, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to discuss Jaclyn Hill's ex-husband John Hill coming to her defense, as well as her not recalling the lipsticks even though people are finding metal in them. If you have not already seen my previous video involving Nikita Dragun, as well as the Benefit Brow Search, I am going to place a card in the upper right hand corner, as well as a link down in the description. If this is your first time on my channel, hello, welcome, how are you doing? If you could please hit the subscribe button down below, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you are someone who has been here for a day, a week, a month, or a year, welcome back. If you could please make sure you have all of your notifications set to on by clicking the bell icon somewhere on the screen. Please know that everything I speak on in my videos is my own personal opinion, and opinions are not facts. And please do not send hate to anyone or any brand that I speak on in my videos, because that is not what these are meant for. They are meant for us to throw a little shade, spill a little tea, and have a messy time here on the internet. It has been days since Jaclyn Hill has been spotted on social media, which is very unlike her, but I, as well as a lot of other people, feel like she's spending some time off of social media hoping that this whole thing with her lipsticks blows over. However, in Jaclyn's absence, her ex-husband John Hill has come to her defense and posted an Instagram that goes as follows. I'll have your back in your hardest of times, like you had my back in my darkest of times. You've worked so hard for your makeup line ever since I can remember, and this was always your dream. I know this launch of your lipsticks has hurt you badly, and you did the best you could to make it perfect. But sometimes things don't work out, and they're out of your control. Jaclyn did all she could in her power to make them perfect. Either way, I'm proud of you, and what you've accomplished in such a short amount of time. When you're at the top, everyone loves you. But now that you're in this situation, you see who your real friends are. I'm sorry everyone has come for you so hard. You didn't deserve this much hate. But you're a badass, you'll pick yourself up again. I believe in you, and I know I'm not the only one. A lot of people on social media are thinking that Jaclyn put John up to doing that post as some sort of damage control and defending her in her lipstick launch to try to make her look better, and I don't know if that's true, but I honestly, personally, do not believe that. They were together for a very long time. It is obvious that they still care about each other. I mean, earlier this year, she helped John get into rehab. They posted that on social media for everyone to see, and now he's just doing this and showing her support. And to be honest, with the way that they are with each other on social media whenever they get into a new relationship, I honestly think if it's not this summer, then sometime in the near future, these two are going to get back together. But now let's get into the real tea, because as we started to see the reviews and people receiving their Jaclyn lipsticks, people were being accused all over social media of just planting things in their lipstick that can't be real, you're lying, you're just trying to get some clout. Well, a YouTuber by the name of Pretty Pastel Please decided to go really close into her lipsticks, and she found metal, you guys. Literal shards of metal. What's crazy to me about this whole situation of these lipsticks is that they still have not been recalled. I can say that in every video. Why have these not been recalled? Because as the reviews started to come in, people started to take pictures, people actually reported that they found little plastics and little metals inside of their lipsticks, but it was just brushed off like, oh no, you're just trying to get a little attention online. It's just some bumpiness because ingredients were not mixed together correctly. They're perfectly 100% safe. That is what Jaclyn and her team actually told people on Twitter. And this is all while people were showing like sores on their lips. Someone got a cut on their lips, but they still said they were 100% fine. So I'm not exactly sure what Jaclyn is doing in her little hiatus from social media, but what she needs to do is come back onto social media and recall these lipsticks. A YouTuber by the name of Pretty Pastel Please uploaded a video titled, I found metal in my Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics lipstick. In that video, she found a lot of stuff. She found the little balls that everyone were finding in theirs that they're saying are ingredients that weren't mixed correctly. Of course, she had the holes at the top of her lipsticks, but she also found things that looked like little itty bitty chunks of plastic. And then you got to the holy grail, which would be the 3 metal shards that she found in one of the lipsticks. Here's a clip from that.
That's right. Oh, this one's really bad. Like straight out the front, out the face of it, like not just out the tip, but like growing out the face of it, it's got hairs. That's one I'm gonna have to get some close-up photos of. Don't want to ruin that, I want to keep that one intact. What about this one? Sophia. Oh, this is the one that has the fleck! Look, look, look. Look at that. Look, see how I move it? When I move it, you can see, clear as day, that is reflective. That's definitely metal. Oh, perfect photo. You can see it clear as day. Alright. What are you? Okay, so I've put the tape over it so you can't quite see it as well with the tape over, but feeling it, it's rock solid. That's not glitter, it's like 3-dimensional. There's definitely something to that. That's like a piece of metal. Will I find anything else? Look, you probably can't tell. On the end of the pin there is another little reflective metal bit. It's covered in lipstick because it's come from further in the tube, but that's definitely metal. See that? It's covered in lipstick, but it's shiny, it's reflective. Now I've found two. So if you look at the surface here, look at those really, really distinct, very straight lines. I'm going back and forth over this piece of paper, and I reckon that there's more of those little shards mixed in, but they're just covered in lipstick so I can't see them, because those very, very sharp lines, they're so precise and so sharp that it wouldn't just look like that if it was just little balls or soft things that are kind of catching on the paper, because look how straight they are. I think that I'm catching something because I can hear it. I would be very, very cautious if I were you and wanting to actually use this as a lipstick and not just a glorified crayon. Look at that. On the end of the needle there, look at that. See on the end of my nail there? There, you can see it clear as day. Look at that. Okay, so just to prove a point, so you can see the little piece of metal is right there. And I'm gonna prove that it's metal because here's a magnet. This is just like an everyday fridge magnet. I'm just gonna hover, look, I have a little safety pin just here, just to prove that this is a magnet. Oop, there you go. So see, it's a magnet. I'm going to hover it over this little thing that I suspect to be metal, just here on the end of my fingernail. Look at that. Sticking to it perfectly. There you go. If that's not metal, I mean, I don't know what is. It's sticking to a magnet. Like, what else can I say? That's wild. Look at it. Gee, and you know what? I found 3 pieces like that. 3.
In Pretty Pastel Please's video, she also stated that she is going to be sending her lipsticks off to a lab to get tested, which I have heard through the grapevine that there could be a chance that Jaclyn Hill is trying to go into people's DMs and threaten legal action against them if they post any results that come from labs. Well, that's not going to hold up in court, sweetheart, because you can't tell someone that bought a product from you that is having contamination issues. Now we have metal in it. People have found things that look like mold. People have found little bumps, whatever you want to say is in it. You cannot tell them that they cannot take it with their money, because they bought your product, so they cannot take their money to go to a lab and get it tested to see if anything is wrong with this that could be harming people. I think what Jaclyn is trying to do, if that is correct, that she is going into people's DMs and trying to sue them, which is alleged as of right now, I think she's trying to use a scare tactic, because a lot of people are going to be like, wait a minute, I don't have money to go up against Jaclyn Hill, who has millions of dollars that could prolong something in court and essentially ruin me. In my opinion, the fact that Jaclyn Hill has not come on camera or anywhere on social media, even her website for her cosmetics brand, and recalled these lipsticks really speaks volumes to me about the kind of CEO that she is. Because in my mind right now, it's looking like she cares more about the dollar than recalling all these lipsticks and just taking the loss. I honestly feel like this was Jaclyn's one chance to show everyone that she is going to actually be a CEO, a brand owner, and she's going to give everyone what they want with her cosmetics line. And to get so much wrong with your first launch after you've had problematic launches with every other brand and collaboration that you've done, girl, I think it might be time to give up the dream and just go back to Morphe and do palettes, brushes, and whatever you do over there. The fact that Jaclyn Hill went onto her Twitter before and said that these lipsticks were 100% safe for people to use is really shocking, and I don't understand how she did not have a legal team telling her. That is something you can't say that on social media, because now the fact that people are finding things that can actually harm them and put cuts into their lips and everything is very alarming, and I really do feel like she has opened herself up to some lawsuits. And I'm going to be completely honest, because now that Jaclyn has let this go on so long without recalling them, in my opinion, that opens up the opportunity for people that maybe didn't get a lipstick that was so bad to be like, oh no, I found metal in mine, ow, it hurt me, and they're just going to jump on a lawsuit if it ever comes down to that. Girl, you should have recalled them as all the lipsticks were starting to roll out and people were finding things in them. What is the holdup? Something else that I'm not really understanding that's going on with Jaclyn Cosmetics right now is Jaclyn said that they're going to be giving a full refund as well as a new product sent out to anyone that wishes to return their item. What I don't get about that is, How are you going to send everyone out a new product when it's from the exact same batch, which is contaminated, mind you? So you're literally just sending someone another contaminated lipstick, hoping that that makes it better. And you're like keeping your fingers crossed, hoping, well, maybe this is going to be one of the ones that doesn't have metal or plastic or anything of that nature in it, and we're going to win with this one. What is your opinion about John Hill posting that message to Jaclyn over on his Instagram? Also, how do you feel about Pretty Pastel Please finding metal shards in her Jaclyn lipstick? Do you think that it is too late for Jaclyn to recall these and the damage has already been done? Or do you think that Jaclyn can come back from this and save herself if she just plays her cards right? Please let me know your thoughts and opinions down below, and with that said, everyone, that is it for this video. I hope that you did enjoy it. Please follow all my social media that's linked down in the description, and I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.